Welcome everybody to the next installment of the Collection Builder series. Today I'm going to show you what I've accumulated since January 2012, January 1st to the 7th. And I've actually had a lot of things given to me by close friends and a few other people, and a couple of things that I also bought. So first off, what I'll do is I'll show you the first thing is a Mega Memory card for the Game Boy Pocket, and I think it's the Game Boy Color for this one. And I'm not 100% sure what it does, but I'll probably review this at some point just to let you guys know exactly what it does. I'm sure somebody has a review of it anyways, but it always gives me something else to do. Now, I haven't owned an Atari since I was 6, so that's like 22 years. I haven't owned anything by Atari that not from the 2600 or any other series for that matter. So I went out and I decided to go and buy a brand new, Atari game, more or less, and I got, Sword Quest Earthworld, which is not a big deal really. I paid way too much for it, $6.99, and it's also at a store that I would never buy anything at anyways anymore, because I just went there to see if maybe they might have had a clearance sale or something like that on, but apparently it was over. I think it was bullshit. But anyways, yeah, I haven't owned anything from Atari for a while, so I was quite happy to at least have something, add something new like that to my collection. At least it's a start. But anyways, getting back to, let me move something here. Okay, and I'll show you some other things that I got. First, I got a few games here for, I think it was $1 each. The first being, these are all NES games as well, by the way. The first being Defender of the Crown for the NES, which is, I'm not exactly sure what type of game this is, but it looks like something I'd definitely play. If it's anything like Pirates or, it's from that kind of era, so I guess, I'll get to see what it's like either way. Another game I got was, again for $1, Platoon. It's pretty new. It looks in pretty great condition, I gotta say. I mean, it looks like it was never even touched, to be quite honest. But, yeah, and then I took two of these from a bin. The first being Air Fortress. I got that for $1. And the second being To the Earth, which I also got that for $1. And I believe also in another bin I found Tag Team Wrestling for the Nintendo. I'll just get, there we go. Tag Team Wrestling for the Nintendo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that for $1 as well. And next I replaced one of my games with a much better looking one, Double Dragon 2. And if you've been following me, you will know that I actually done a review for this and showed everyone how to beat this in pretty much the hardest difficulty and the easiest fucking way. So, anyways, as you all know, I do collect box games. That's what I'm mostly interested in, but I also picked up a copy of Narc for the NES. And if you can actually have a look at this, it actually still has its original wrapping on it and stuff. I'm not 100% sure if it has the... No, it doesn't have the instruction manual, unfortunately, so not surprised. I got it from a shop. They never keep the instruction manuals. They try to give you fucking photocopied bullshit, but whatever. Next is a few games I got from a buddy of mine. His name is Matthew. I traded a couple monitors to him, and he decided to give me a few games, so I'll just let you guys have a look through what he gave me. First up is a copy of Metal Gear Solid, and as you can see here, it was obviously from a store that he purchased it from when he got it. So, not that that's a big deal by any means. It's just, yeah, you can just see that there's a sticker there on it. But I mean, yeah, the other one just has a small minor sticker on it as well, I guess just for labeling purposes or whatever. But perfect condition, great game. I mean, anyone who hasn't played the fucking Metal Gear Solid series, I mean, what the fuck have you been doing? I mean, if you've played a fucking PlayStation 2 at all, you've played Metal Gear, I'd hope. But, crazy. Anyways, next, he also gave me a copy of Spyro the Dragon for PlayStation 1 as well. And, that is a fun platform game. My cousin actually owned a copy of, Spyro, and I'm not sure what it was for. I'm thinking it was Dreamcast, or maybe I might have played it on Dreamcast or something like that. But anyways, yeah, I haven't played this in a while. I only got to play it for one weekend, but I got really into it for that one weekend. So I'm quite happy to have that. I'm going to definitely give that a play sometime soon anyways. And next we have a copy of... it's trying to come out of its fucking case. Shit. It is a copy of Croc. And Croc is, I think it's another type of platform game, kind of like Spyro, but you're a crocodile, obviously. And I'm not exactly sure. I don't think I've ever played that game. So again, that's just something, you know, some other game that I get to play and hopefully get to finish and see what the whole story is about. Next is a copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for the PlayStation. And again, it's pretty decent quality. The case down here is cracked, which is not a big deal. It's just a jewel case, so it's easy to replace that, obviously. But yeah, another great game. I love the Tony Hawk series, and I actually have a lot of their games. I got into them a bit later in the series, anyways. But and last but not least, and the game that I actually there's a funny story to this actually. It's Diablo 1. Or Diablo 1, well, it's the first Diablo, I should say, sorry, and it's the only one that was released for the PlayStation, obviously. But the funny thing was, he actually bought the same copy that I was going to buy. When that went up for sale, I was going to come back, and the week later that I came back to go and purchase it, it was already bought by somebody else. So I was kind of pissed off that I never got to actually buy that, and I was going to eventually buy it anyways. But yeah, he happened to have actually went out and purchased it, and he actually gave it to me, which, you know, it's a great little story for it or whatever. But anyways, the next couple of things I got are a few games that I got from one of my classmates, actually. His name is Stu. He gave me, well, first, I'm not 100% sure what any of these games are like because I haven't played most of them. The first one's for the Xbox. Let's see, Sudeki. Can't say I've ever played it, can't say I've ever heard of it, but I mean, it looks okay in the back. I'll definitely play it. I mean, it does look like it's fun, so I mean, why not? I'll give it a try. Next we have, for the Xbox, I think I've definitely heard of this one, Demon's Stone. It looks pretty good on the back, I must say. Like, a lot of the little cutscenes or whatever that's there, they look pretty cool, so I'll definitely give that a try as well. I've got to play a lot of the Xbox games, so I've been actually looking forward to getting some new Xbox games because the couple that I do have, I did enjoy them quite a bit. And I believe the first game that I ever really got to watch on the Xbox actually was the Elder Scrolls series. I think it was Morrowind. So I'm probably going to pick that up at some point too. But anyways, getting back to the collection, he also gave me a copy of Chaos Legion for PlayStation 2, which is a Capcom game, and the graphics on the back look crazy. It's very, you know, high-end, almost like Square and Enix, like Final Fantasy type graphics. So it looks pretty good. I'll definitely give that a try. Next up, I have a copy for the Xbox 360, Tony Hawk's Proving Ground, which again, I already said I'm definitely into the Tony Hawk games, and this is one that I don't have, so I'm looking forward. I need to go and get my Xbox 360 fixed as it is right now, so I should get that done soon and actually play that because I've been looking forward to some more Tony Hawk for a while. Next for the 360, I have Perfect Dark Zero, which I know it had a pretty good, you know, from what everyone was saying for the Nintendo 64, the first game for that was great, so I mean, I'll definitely give it a try on the 360. And last but not least is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which I know Modern Warfare 3 just came out recently, so I guess this is kind of newish, but not really. I mean, it's probably been out for several years, so I'll probably give that a try sometime soon as well. So, I haven't played any of the Modern Warfare series, and I know everyone's probably going to say, what the fuck, what have you been doing? So, okay, I definitely need to change the battery, so just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back now with a full battery charge, and this is going to be the second part, which is the hugest thing that someone has given me. One of my best friends, his name is Chris, gave me a bunch of things that he and his sister owned when they were growing up. They used to play a lot of games, and I guess they used to play them together and stuff, but anyways, they held on to them, and this stuff is in great condition. And all he asked for was my doubles and NES games, and I've always told him that I was going to give him those anyways, regardless of if he had anything to give me or not. So anyways, he decided to, he didn't have much time today, but he got to drop off a few items to me. So I'll just let the collection speak for itself. This bundle of treasure that he gave me. First off, he didn't need this anymore, so he gave me his Super Nintendo, which is, you know, that's pretty awesome to have. You know, I already have one of these, but it doesn't matter. I mean, that's still pretty cool. He gave me his Super Nintendo, so I'm definitely going to look after it. I'm definitely going to, you know, make sure that it stays in my collection. He knows that I don't sell anything. I don't give, you know, I won't give any of that stuff to, you know, EB or anything like that. So definitely that's going to stay in my collection forever. So the next thing he gave me was a Nintendo NES system, and here's the funny part, it also has a copy of Mario and Duck Hunt. Now, it's cool of him also just because he gave me his spare NES, which is cool and all, like, that's awesome. I now have 4 of these, but it never hurts to always have a spare NES anyways. So, I mean, he knows that if he needs it, he can always come here and grab it anyway, so, you know, that's cool. But he also gave me a copy of Mario and Duck Hunt for the NES, and he knows that I'm looking for about 500 of these because I'm going to do something with them. But yeah, thanks a lot, Chris, for that. Now, that's not the only thing. I'm still not done. He also gave me the original instruction booklet that came with the SNES. And let's see, what should I say first? Okay, we'll go through a couple of loose games they gave me. First one he gave me was, of course, Super Mario World for the SNES. You know, classic, came with the console system when it was first released. Still has the dust cover and everything. That's great. Quite happy about that. I have that in my collection already, but I mean, it never hurts to always have an extra. Second thing is Super Mario All-Stars for the SNES, which again, I also have a copy of that, but his copy is the original Super Mario All-Stars, not with the Super Mario World with it as well. So this is a different addition to my library, so that's cool. I'm quite happy about that. And for the third loose game, and yeah, I'm pretty happy to get this. Well, let's just say the booklet will speak for itself. Castlevania 4. That's right. He gave me first the booklet and then the game. So, and with the original dust sleeve as well, which is fucking awesome. Castlevania 4. I was not expecting to get this anytime soon by any means. And that goes well because I do have, I think it's Castlevania 2 Summons Quest right now in a box, and I have Castlevania 3 loose, but I don't have the first one, and obviously I still want them all in boxes. But anyways, can't complain. Can't complain. Castlevania 4. Goddamn. So, everyone knows how much I like box games, if you've been paying attention to any of the Collection Builder series at all. So, the first one I'll talk about is Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2 for the SNES, and I never got to play this much, so I'm so looking forward to playing this. I'm probably going to hook up my Super Nintendo probably, I don't know, later tonight or maybe even tomorrow up in my living room. I'm going to see if I can't get it on the big TV and just play this old school. This is going to be so much fun. So yeah, and again, in the box, and it actually has the instructions with it and everything, like all the original inserts, dust sleeve, everything. It's crazy. So pretty happy to have gotten that. Let's see. Next, I have I was pretty happy to get this actually, because let's see. First, I'll start with Donkey Kong Country, the very first one for the SNES. And again, boxed, complete, everything in it, cartridge, instruction manual, dust sleeve, all the original inserts, everything, and it's in like crazy good condition. Like, they really looked after these games very, very, very well, as you can tell. So again, so amazed that I'm again, that's that's a box game, so that's the second box game he gave me, was Donkey Kong Country. The next one is surprise, Donkey Kong Country 2 for the SNES, and again, completely in the box cartridge, all the inserts, the instruction manual, everything. So ecstatic to have it. And again, for my next one, to complete out the series, you might as well, you know, Donkey Kong Country 3 for the SNES. Again, everything included in like crazy good condition. You know, I mean, I was just I have no words to explain how happy I am to actually have gotten this stuff. And it's still not the end. There's still a shitload of more stuff. So before getting to some more games, I'll quickly just show some of the other things he gave me, such as the official Chrono Trigger Nintendo Player's Guide, which is in like the Jesus Christ, you just like took it off the fucking shelf. Next is the official Donkey Kong Country 3 Nintendo Player's Guide. And next is the Donkey Kong Country Nintendo Player's Guide, the original Donkey Kong Country, and they even have like a little paper insert here of, I guess they were keeping track of what they were getting in each level for the bonuses and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I'm not even going to get rid of that piece of paper. That's staying in that fucking book. Next is actually a Zelda ad that actually got me into the game to begin with for the Super Nintendo. This is what got me to actually want to play this game, funny enough, is this shitty little cartoon here that is not that funny, not that interesting, but for some reason it's like, oh yeah, I remember playing that for the Nintendo. And so I gave it a try, and well, obviously I was not disappointed. So, and also he gave me a small folder here of like different inserts from like Jungle Book here for the Super Nintendo. There's I believe Illusion of Gaia here. There's some stuff here for Link to the Past. I mean, it's a crazy shitload of inserts from like Nintendo Power magazines or whatever. And again, gonna keep those. So fucking delighted to even have those. So okay, getting on to the next part of it, I guess, because this video is pretty fucking long anyways. I only have 3 more games to show you, but they're not, you know, too important. You know, you probably haven't heard of any of these games anyways, so I'll just start off with this one. You've probably never seen this before. It's called Illusion of Gaia. It's obviously everyone's probably heard of this shit. It's an awesome RPG game. I've played the shit out of this. I believe Rue from Planet of the Grey Wolf actually did a review of this, and it's probably one of his favorite games as well, I believe. And yeah, so definitely go play this game if you haven't played it. And again, boxed for the Super Nintendo, boxed with everything, instruction manual, all the maps, inserts, everything. Again, no words for it. Another very little known name that I mentioned earlier, Zelda Link to the Past, boxed with the instruction manual. Again, everything. I don't even have to go through it, obviously. I mean, just so fucking amazed that he dropped this off to me. Like, yeah, I keep saying like a lot, sorry about that. Anyways, very lastly is Chrono Trigger for the SNES, boxed, everything with it. This is one of the things that I wanted a lot for the SNES. It's up there with Mario RPG and like Final Fantasy for me. I mean, the only thing I'm missing right now for Final Fantasy VI, it should be more specific. This is my second favorite RPG, Chrono Trigger. My favorite RPG is definitely, I would say, Final Fantasy 6 or 3 in North America, which I played the shit out of, and I'm actually going to be doing a review on that sometime in the near future. But anyways, that is the end of the collection builder. I don't want to go too much into other bullshit right now. I'll probably do an update video coming up soon, so watch for that if you're interested. I hope you are. If yeah, thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, like the videos, comment on the videos. By all means, contact me for whatever means necessary. I mean, I'm pretty easy to get along with, so by all means, if you want to talk to me, go ahead. But thank you for watching the video. I'm the Old World Gamer. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.